Hello there, everybody, and welcome back for Week 8 of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. We've got some big matchups today that are going to have big playoff race implications. A lot of things can happen today. The only thing that's for sure is that the Ponyta, win or lose, will still be in first place. It'll just be a matter of how many games they lead by. If they lose, they'll be up by just one game in first place. If they win, they'll be up by 2 games in first place. But other than that, everything else up for grabs, mad dash. And this is only the midway point of the season. We're in week 8 out of 15, so got a lot of excitement to go. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get ready for the first matchup. But before I start, don't forget, if you like today's video, to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that YouTube nonsense. Really helps out the channel and helps me to be able to figure out what everybody likes and doesn't like about the content I'm putting out there. And that way I can keep putting some good videos out there for everybody. Alright, so like I said, I'll be right back in a moment after I get the first match set up. Alright, time for our first matchup of the day. The Tampa Bay Steelix and the Houston Ho-Oh. Both of these teams come in this week at 4-3. The winner will get to 5-3. The loser will fall to 4-4. And so this is a big playoff race game right here, because the winner is going to be just ever so much behind My Little Ponyta, and the loser will have a bigger gap between them. All right, my thought process this week was kind of random. I decided I'm going to pick some of the Pokemon I haven't used as often, hence Magmar, Magneton, Blastoise, and then Slowbro getting picked. So let's see what we got here. Against Abra, let's see, it knows Ice Punch, not Thunder Punch like Kadabra. So, could probably use Slowbro against it in a one-on-one fight, because we have Surf. Magneton could handle it. So, let's see. Slowbro would be good against Abra, Ghastly, potentially Vaporeon, and Entei. So, that's 4. Blastoise, maybe against Abra. Mudslap, maybe against Ghastly. Vaporeon would be tough. It'd be a lot of mud slapping and hope for missing. We don't want Blastoise against Zapdos or Bayleaf, and it could take Entei. So that's 3 for Blastoise, maybe. Slowbro has 4. Magneton could potentially take on anything other than Bayleaf and Entei, so we'll say 4. Magmar. It depends. It does have Confuse Ray. I do know that it could take on Bayleaf and probably win a head-to-head with Entei because of confusion and maybe even poison from Smog. The other 4, I know I don't want it against Vaporeon. The other 3, it would depend on how many times they hit themselves with confusion. Mischievous could take on Abra, Ghastly potentially. Maybe Zapdos and Vaporeon with Thunder. Quillfish is for Bayleaf, and maybe a neutral... Bayleaf and Entei with a neutral fight against Vaporeon. So the only one in there that I had a 4 for was Magneton. But knowing this game and my luck, I'll pick Magneton. It'll start Entei. So how about we start Blastoise, because I feel like Quillfish and Slowbro might be more valuable. So let's start Blastoise and work from there. And hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, then congrats to the Houston Ho-Oh for their picks this week. This week, all battles will take place in the Violet Gym. Okay, let's see. Who'd you pick? Vaporeon, okay. 50-50 matchup. Mudslap.
Here's the first move. That was a glancing blow.
You say maybe hit it with like 2 mud slaps and then switch.
It raised its defense. A hot battle is unfolding.
Mud slap again.
How's that? A light hit.
Gonna be a long battle at this rate.
The target stat must be in pattern. It's still
All right, defense way up.
The white hot battle
Mud Slap again. So it's going to be a nightmare to get around physically speaking, but at least with Magneton and Mischievous, we can attack it specially.
begins further.
And if its accuracy gets so low that they switch out, it might not matter what its defense is. Yeah, the Sand Attack didn't even hit us because of all the misses, all of the accuracy drops. Mud Slap again. I'll go for Rapid Spin here shortly. I just wanted to hurt its accuracy as much as possible while it's staying in there.
Target stats must be in tatters.
All right, we'll switch this turn because it doesn't look like they're planning on switching anytime soon.
They're both hanging tough.
So let's go. Let's go Mischievous because if I put Magneton in, I feel like they're going to switch to Entei or Bayleaf. With Mischievous, they might stay in.
Oh, it's Mystery.
And it does have a lot more health than us, so if it does hurt us, we can maybe use Pain Split to get some health back.
There's the attack. Oh no, that didn't work.
Alright, Sand Attack hasn't hit yet, so those Mud Slaps paying off at the moment.
Which have on the battle.
Thunder, come on. Come on, hit, please. Please hit.
Attack. Powerful
1 for 1 on Thunder, that's a good start. And our Thunder might be enough to do it. Come on, miss. Miss, please. Nope, it got that hit off finally. Alright, let's try Thunder again. If we're lucky and we go 2 for 2, we might have it. Come on.
Here it comes. Thunder.
Got it. Alright, Vaporeon goes down. Mischievous with a knockout. Alright, we got Vaporeon out of the way. That helps Blastoise a lot. That means Quillfish can be saved for just fighting Bayleaf.
The white hot battle continues.
Pain Split. All we gotta do is survive. Come on, Mischievous. Survive it.
Yes, it's a hit.
Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. Alright, Zapdos is the knockout. I thought we could survive it. I guess I was wrong. Well, let's go Magneton then.
Ready to go.
Be a neutral hit if we hit it with Thunder.
Oh, it's Magneton.
Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here and go for Thunder Wave to slow down Zapdos. So if we do miss our Thunders, something else like Blastoise may be able to come in and beat it.
Not very effective.
Not very effective. I mean, it still did a third of my health.
It used Thunder Wave. It's gripped by paralysis.
Alright, that could maybe pay off later. We'll see.
Fierce battle.
Alright, let's see if Thunder hits.
There's the shot. That's it.
Alright, we're 3 for 3 on Thunder on our end. See, 2 Thunders would have knocked it out, but hey, we got the paralysis. It paid off. Alright.
Both hanging tough.
Thunder again. If we get lucky enough for it to hit, Zapdos will go down.
A furious attack. Whoop, that missed.
Nope.
A sharp attack.
Come on, miss.
Oh, that's a miss.
Alright, nothing from either side that time.
Battle is
We'll try Thunder again.
vicious attack. Oh my, missed again. There it goes.
Thunder from Zapdos again.
Oh, that missed too.
Wow, okay, 2 straight turns of nothing.
Continue to miss.
Here we go again. Turn number 3 of the Thunder battle.
There's the attack. That inflicted
There's the hit, and Zapdos goes down.
down it goes. Which Pokemon will join the battle?
Alright, I would fully anticipate Entei or Bayleaf coming in.
Oh, it's Entei.
Entei, oddly enough.
The white hot battle continues.
Let's see. You're gonna use Fire Blast. If I put a water type in there, they're just gonna switch Bayleaf in. Alright, we'll put Magmar in there to take the Fire Blast. And then we'll try Confuse Ray and Smog to try and outsmart the Entei. Because all it's got is Rock Smash other than the Fire Blast.
How's that? That didn't do much. How will this Pokemon
Alright, Confuse Ray.
battle?
Oh, we have Smoke Screen too. That's funny.
A flash of Confuse Ray. It's become confused.
So we could just annoy the opponent to death, potentially. Alright, Entei's confused and hit itself. I'm going to help that Fire Blast along by using Smoke Screen here. Make it harder for him to hit us.
The smoke screen went up. Wow, that changed.
And then next turn we'll go Smog. Come on.
There's the attack. No, that's
Alright, Fire Blast missed. Smoke Screen paying off already. Smog.
There's plenty of fight left in both of them.
Come on, give me a poison. That'd be awesome.
Oh, it's
We got the poison. Poison, confusion, and lessened accuracy.
What'll it do?
Here comes a Fire Blast again.
Not very effective.
Okay. It's a 3 Fire Blast in.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
I guess we'll go Fire Punch, because he'll probably do more damage than Smog, since we already got the poison.
What now? That didn't accomplish.
Alright. Yeah, I did a little bit more, I think. Not confused anymore, so I'll have to use Confuse Ray again if we live.
That was weak.
2 Fire Blasts in a row, by the way, with lessened accuracy. Just throwing that out there.
The white hot battle continues.
Confuse Ray again.
How's that? It's become confused.
Alright. Confused, poisoned, and lowered accuracy once again. It's only hit itself once.
There's the attack.
3 Fire Blasts in a row with lessened accuracy. I want to throw that out there for a move that's 80% I mean, I forget if it's 80 or 85, but it's less than 90% accurate. 3 hits in a row with lowered accuracy. Just, again, want to throw that out there. Smoke Screen again. Up our chances of maybe avoiding an attack.
Oh, it's effective. Oh,
There we go. It hit itself.
attacked itself.
Poison should kick in now.
Additional damage.
17.
Both come back.
All right. Magmar coming in with Fire Punch. And Magmar defeats Entei. We got a critical hit at the
Going down.
point in time that we absolutely didn't need one, but all right. All right, Entei's down, so we've got Ghastly, Bayleaf, and Abra left.
Pokemon for each side.
Whew.
Oh, it's Abra. It has
Abra's next. It's definitely going to be faster than Magmar.
There's a big HP
I think all of the remaining Pokemon... Well, Magmar might be faster than Bayleaf. I'm not sure. But Abra's better than people give it credit for on this game, so I'm just going to go Confuse Ray. If it takes out Magmar, it takes out Magmar. I don't want to lose because something else takes damage on a turn it shouldn't have taken damage on. Magmar gets beat. Abra with a knockout. Now I can switch in for free. I can switch in Slowbro. Or Magneton. Let's go Magneton because I can at least paralyze it. Because again, depending on how things go with Bayleaf, I might need Abra to be slower later.
This is a clash of different Pokemon types.
Thunder Wave. If I can get you paralyzed, then I'll feel more comfortable about putting someone like Slowbro in.
What's this? It's gripped by paralysis. A hot battle is unfolding.
Okay, let's switch to Slowbro. It's gonna use Psychic.
The trainer's switching Pokemon.
And that way, depending on Bayleaf's... Because Bayleaf, I know that Body Slam wouldn't be enough to beat us where we're at right now. I don't know about Razor Leaf. there's a chance we could slow it down as well. If it's not already, like, poisoned or something.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
I'm going to call that they're switching, and I'm going to go with Confusion. They didn't switch. Okay, well, I know to go Surf next time, then.
Not very effective.
Yeah, it did more than I thought it would. Okay, fully paralyzed. Got lucky there. Thank you, Magneton. Let's try again, Slowbro. We'll Surf this time.
A sharp attack.
Not as much switching by the computer in this matchup. Attract. That's not great. Oh boy, 50% chance we don't do anything now each turn.
One Pokemon is still capable of
Come on, Slowbro. You just got to hit it once. You just got to get through once.
It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon.
Yep. Oh, that's not great either.
Swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. There's a big H.
All right, we're confused and we're attracted. This is not an ideal situation. Come on, Slowbro. Fight through it. We hit ourselves.
Attack himself. What now?
Psychic again. On the bright side, we'll get it to use up some of its psychics with Slowbro, at the very least.
Close competitor.
Come on.
This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent. What next? That didn't accomplish much.
Come on, Slowbro. You still have a chance to beat it.
Is unfolding. It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon.
0 for 3 on the attract. 50-50. I might add it's a 50-50 toss-up, and we're 0 for 3.
Both combatants appear to be exhausted. It's
And Abra takes us out. Wow.
What's it doing? It's out of there.
Just wow.
The next
All you had to do was hit it one time. Let's go Magneton. We should be faster since it's paralyzed. Instead of Thunder, I'll try to be more, go for a move that's more guaranteed to hit, like Swift.
it's a fierce battle.
Alright, please do at least 30 damage. Please.
It's a swift attack. Yes, it's a hit.
Alright, Abra goes down. Magneton a second knockout. If we're lucky enough to get off a Thunder Wave, that would be ideal.
Oh, it's Bailey.
To slow down Bayleaf.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
We're already faster, that's good.
What will it do? It's gripped by
And there's the paralysis.
It's gripped by paralysis.
And there we go, first turn, already having some help there. Thunder. Any damage that Magneton can do now is bonus.
There's the attack. Not very effective. How's that? That's
Oh wow, we might be able to survive another body slam.
sparks are flying from both competitors.
If we could get 2 more Thunders to hit, we actually could take it out potentially.
What now?
If we get 2 more in a row here.
That didn't accomplish much.
And if it didn't pick Synthesis. It didn't. If we survive, we have a chance.
Oh, that was weak.
We survived. Can Magneton hit a 3rd Thunder in a row to end this game?
What's this? Oh, that's a miss. It can't.
Fully paralyzed, though. No Synthesis. We get another shot at it.
Caught back.
The Thunder Wave paying off at the moment. Come on. You just got to hit one more Thunder.
What will it do?
And that's going to do it. Magneton takes out Bayleaf. I guess that's not the end. I forgot about Ghastly. But still, that's big because I'm not worried about Quillfish or Blastoise fighting Ghastly. Getting rid of Bayleaf was huge for those two.
Oh, it's Ghastly. It's down to the
Alright, Ghastly and Magneton. I assume you're going to be faster than me. I'll try Thunder Wave just in case, but I assume you're faster. That's going to be Psychic. That should be a knockout. It is a knockout.
Oh, it collapsed.
Magneton putting in some big work this game, though. Okay, we got Quillfish and Blastoise. Let's go Blastoise, because we can hit it with Mud Slap and lessen its accuracy, so that maybe it has a less chance of using Psych against Quillfish if it does happen to get by Blastoise.
Number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1.
Mud Slap. Oh boy, here we go. We haven't fared well against Confusion so far. Let's hope you're smarter than Slowbro. There we go. Good job, Blastoise.
That attack just bounced off. Yes, it's working.
All right, we'll go for one more Mud Slap, and then I'll open up on Hydro Pump. But I want to give Quillfish a good chance too if Blastoise can't do it.
With a glancing blow. It's utterly confused. Sparks are flying from
Because another Mud Slap would make even Psychic 50% accurate.
What's this? A light attack.
Come on, Blastoise. I really need you to fight through it this turn.
It's still lost in confusion.
All right, now we're just going to have to go for Hydro Pump. We're going to have to hope we survive the Psychic and just hope we can land Hydro Pump.
What'll it do? That did little.
Boy, didn't miss once, did you, Ghastly? Come on, hit it. Good. Ghastly goes down. I wasn't sure if we'd have enough damage there or not. We did. And the Steelix are going to win 2-0. Quillfish didn't even have to make an appearance in that one. All right, so the Tampa Bay Steelix move on to 5-3. The Houston Ho-Oh dropped to 4-4. Both teams still looking very good on the season, though. For the winner in this first matchup, the Tampa Bay Steelix. All right, I'll be right back in just a moment with our second matchup of the day. All right, I'm back with our second matchup of the day. We've got My Little Ponyta and the Pokemon Power. Pokemon Power entered this game at 4-3. If they win, they'll keep pace with the Tampa Bay Steelix and gain a game on My Little Ponyta. If they lose, they'll still be in the playoff race, but they'll be back down at 4-4 with the Houston Ho-Oh. All right, let's see. I got a great response this week from the manager of My Little Ponyta. I asked them if they wanted me to pick the lead or them to pick the lead, and their answer was yep. So I'm going to assume that means me, since I've picked her lead the last couple weeks. But that was an interesting way to answer that question. All right. So let's see. Venusaur. Jinx is great against it. Houndour's good. Kadabra's good. The other three not. Well, Blissey maybe. We'll see. Because Blissey would stand up well to the Giga Drain. Does not have a way of healing, though, so Poison Powder could be a problem, as well as Tackle. I never thought I'd say Tackle would be a problem, but that's what you get with the movesets on this game. Poliwrath wouldn't do well against it. Sandslash wouldn't do well against it. So let's see. Jinx. Good against Venusaur. Possibly could win one-on-one against Alakazam with Ice Punch. Could potentially beat Tentacruel. I don't really like it against the other three as much. So 3-3. Houndour, good against 3. Blissey. I'd say 3-4. It wouldn't like Sky Attack from Moltres, but if Moltres stuck to Fire Blast, Blissey would be okay. Kadabra. Three to 4. Poliwrath. 3. Sandslash. 2-3. So with that logic, I think Jinx is actually the one that had the most. Let's start with, in a rare move, I'm actually going to start Kadabra. Because there were so many 3s, I don't think it matters a whole lot. Since Jinx did have the 4, I feel like we should save it. Because it's good against a lot of things if we need to switch in. And Houndour being immune to psychic moves, like from Alakazam, could play big later. So let's start with Kadabra. Unless it's Tyranitar, it should be able to fight whatever comes in. Alright, see, we can Thunder Punch Moltres. Alright, Thunder Punch. Maybe we paralyze it, who knows? We didn't paralyze it, but we did a lot of damage to it. Come on, miss. Been a good week for Fire Blast users. Wow, okay. That hurt a lot more than it should have. Kadabra has pretty good special defense. I'm really shocked it did that much. But the saving grace for Kadabra is it is fast, so it might not matter that it has damage. Moltres goes down. Kadabra with the knockout. Moltres did a good job on its part, though. I'll give it credit. Certainly didn't expect that much. If anything, I thought maybe half of Kadabra's health would be gone. This should be Tyranitar. Yeah. Alright, we'll switch. It's going to use Bite, most likely. We'll switch to Poliwrath, because Poliwrath could beat it with Fighting or Water. So that's an easy switch. If we could get Tentacruel out of the way, Kadabra can pretty much do what it wants. I said Tentacruel. If we can get Tyranitar out of the way, Kadabra can pretty much do whatever it wants to the rest of the team, other than maybe Magnemite. But we have options to fight Magnemite with, like Sandslash, so... Mind Reader. I don't care that you're switching. It's probably going to be Venusaur now that I say that. You're going to be Venusaur, aren't you? Well, shoot. I should have just rolled the dice and gone with Dynamic Punch. I was going to set up the guaranteed Dynamic Punch, but oh well. We know we have that in the future if we can get Tyranitar out against Poliwrath late game. Alright, you are definitely going to go for Giga Drain. What was Blissy's moveset again? Okay, so just Egg Bomb and Thunder, essentially. Alright. I really don't want to get Houndour hurt before it has a chance to fight Alakazam. Jinx isn't resisted to Giga Drain. Let's go Houndour, because Giga Drain won't hurt it that much. And then we can take it out when they go to switch, because I think they're going to switch. Because they do have Tentacruel and Tyranitar, so I would expect the game to switch next turn when it has Fire against Grass. So, get Venusaur using up one of its Giga Drain. Houndour still, for the most part, kicking pretty well. Let's switch. I'm assuming it's going to be Tyranitar or Tentacruel. Sandslash should be able to fight either, really. Yeah, especially with Earthquake. Alright, I'm taking a gamble here. Let's see if it pays off. It does. They're switching. Alright, I feel like a genius. For the moment. I'm sure I'll do something else stupid later to counter myself out, but... It was Tentacruel. Tentacruel, I think... It does have a water move, but I want to say it's like Bubble Beam or something like that. I don't think it's Hydro Pump. You're gonna use Bubble Beam.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Let's go for one Earthquake. I think we can survive at least one Bubble Beam.
There's the shot. That struck home.
Slightly more than expected. I was thinking maybe like 120 remaining, but nonetheless, we survived. There's a big earthquake. One hit knockout. All right. Tentacruel's gone. Sand Slash with a knockout. We still have Sand Slash alive for to deal with Magnemite. I would assume this is Venusaur again. Yep.
Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? Pokemon of different types are squaring off in battle.
I'm going to start with Jinx. I know it's not resisted against Giga Drain, but we're going to go Jinx to try and fool the game into putting Tyranitar in. We can switch Poliwrath in maybe and get either a free hit if the game's too stupid to switch again, or at the very least set up an easy dynamic punch onto something. Actually, saying that, a better idea is probably to go with Ice Punch here, because we could hit anything that comes in. Yeah, let's go Ice Punch. Because even if it's Tyranitar, it'll still get hit. They didn't switch! Okay, super effective Ice Punch coming. I can't believe they didn't switch. Right, I mean, yeah, you'll get some health back, but it's not going to be enough to make up the difference. Alright, if you don't switch, Ice Punch is taking you out this time, game. Okay, Ice Punch again. Okay, interesting choices there. Ponyta, off to a great start right now. They haven't even lost a Pokemon yet. Tyranitar. You're going to go for Bite. I'm going to switch to Poliwrath. And we're in a good position, really, no matter what, because if they switch to Magnemite, we can either hit it neutrally with Hydro Pump or super effectively with Dynamic Punch. If they switch to Alakazam, we could either confuse it with Dynamic Punch or hit it with Hydro Pump. So, like, and we could just put Blissey out there against Alakazam. So, I think we're in a good spot no matter what here. I'm going to go for Dynamic Punch on the off chance that the game's stupid and either stays in or puts Magnemite in there. It should be Alakazam, but again, it should have switched out Venusaur as well. It is Alakazam, who's not got high physical defense. Plus, we could confuse it, maybe. Nope. All right. It was worth the shot. Let's go Houndour. If this causes it to circle back around to Tyranitar, then next time I'll go with Blissey instead of Houndour. I was talking about Blissey earlier, but I kind of forgot we had Houndour there for a second.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
I think you're going to switch. I'm going to use this turn to get a free Sunny Day up. I could pay off with a stronger Flamethrower later, potentially.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
Although if it uses Sandstorm, it'll get rid of the Sunny Day. I didn't think about that, but...
The sunlight has turned harsh. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
So we want to go with Poliwrath now.
Ready to go.
And this time when they go to switch into Alakazam, we'll put Blissey in instead of Houndour.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Oh, they didn't get rid of the sun. Okay.
That was a glancing blow.
Wow, that was a critical hit. That shows you how weak Mud Slap is.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Let's go Dynamic Punch again. It's at less into accuracy now because of that Mud Slap, but that didn't seem to matter in one of our earlier matchups, so...
The Pokemon appears with a cry.
And by one of, I mean our only early matchup today, but you get my point.
What now? Oh,
0 for 2 on Dynamic Punch. That's all right.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Actually, I am going to go Houndour one more time because the sun's going to go away in a couple turns, and I want to take advantage of that. Plus, Flamethrower can burn. If it burned Tyranitar, that'd be big as well. So next time around in the loop, we will go for Blissey.
That caused no damage at all. How will this newly
All right, Flamethrower. It should be a little boosted from the sun. It's not going to be very effective, so don't get your hopes up too much, but it will hit harder than usual, and we do have a chance for a burn.
Pokemon is back for another go.
I won't set up Sunny Day again once it ends.
What'll it do?
Like, it would be good once we get rid of Tyranitar, but as long as Tyranitar's out there.
Has grown weaker.
Yep, that was the last turn of it, so I'm glad I did it that way. Poliwrath.
The trainer's switching Pokemon. This Pokemon is reaching
All right,
the battle.
here we go. Back in the loop. Here comes another Mud Slap. Instead of Bite this time, I guess.
Right hit. Oh, it's effective. What impact?
All right, once again, we have less accuracy, but let's try Hydro Pump. 'Cause we know you're going to switch.
The Pokemon
And while it will be hard to hit still, because we're 80%, plus we've dropped in accuracy, that's still better than 50% plus a drop in accuracy.
Pokemon.
So maybe we hit it. Maybe we do some damage. Let's see. Nope. All right.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
All right, I said next time around I'd go Blissey. We'll try Blissey, and if that doesn't work out well or doesn't look like it's going to work out, we'll go back to Houndour and just keep going in a circle until we get by Tyranitar eventually.
Oh, it's Blissey. What's next?
663 health. Blissey just has so much health. That was a critical hit. Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
Which affects the flow of battle.
All right. Alakazam's not really known for its physical defense. Let's try Egg Bomb first, and if that doesn't do much, we'll switch to Thunder.
What's this? It's become confused.
Of course it got the confusion. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Here comes Egg Bomb. We fought through it.
A light attack.
All right, so that did 57. So will Thunder do more or less than 57? Because Alakazam is a lot better on the special defense side than it is the physical defense side.
A light hit. Aha.
Can we fight through the... Oh, it's not confused again already. Okay.
What'll it do?
Thunder from Blissey.
That inflicted some damage.
All right, we have a winner. We'll be using Thunder.
It's a fierce battle.
Alakazam using Psybeam.
That did little damage. What next? No, that didn't.
All right, we missed on that Thunder.
They're both hanging tough. What's this? The hit glanced right off.
It's only doing it did 73 damage there, so we can take 2 more hits at least. If they get a low roll, maybe more. Paralyzed on top of it now. And I believe we saw from that previous attack that Egg Bomb should be enough. So let's just go for the guaranteed hit here.
Egg bombardment. Yes, it's a hit.
All right, Blissey takes out Alakazam.
There's a big difference.
Houndour and Poliwrath are the only two without a knockout for Ponyta. You got Tyranitar and Magnemite left. Magnemite comes in.
The white-hot battle continues.
Sandslash going to make a return to the battlefield.
Here comes a Pokemon switch. The Pokeball opens to reveal its
Oh, the game picked frustration. Alright. Who is faster? If Sandslash is faster, I think this one's wrapped up. Let's see. Earthquake should be a one-hit knockout. And it is. Alright, just Tyranitar remaining.
This Pokemon is back for another go. It's down to the last Pokemon now. Pokemon of different types are...
So bear with me on the logic here. I'm going to put Jinx in. And the reason being, I'm going to try to bait it into not using Mud Slap. So we can put Poliwrath out there and just finish it.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
So I think Poliwrath might be faster if we can get it out there without getting hit by a Mud Slap. Oh, it predicted and used Bite. I did not... Oh, Jinx survives! Way to go, Jinx! Poliwrath coming in. I can't believe it was just going to use Bite instead of Mud Slap, but I guess... Nah, I guess Sandslash was kind of low on HP. It makes sense. It still worked out, though, the way I wanted to. Just, I thought Jinx would have more health than it did. Alright, Bite. That's not going to be very effective. Now what we do, because this will also help despite the Mud Slap, Mind Reader to guarantee the next attack hits. And then we can end this thing with Dynamic Punch. 4 times effective against Tyranitar. Alright, so we've got that guaranteed hit coming. And that's all she wrote. A sweep by the My Little Ponyta. A 6-0 sweep. Securing that, keeping that first place spot secured. Wow. Especially since the Power are the lone team that's beaten them so far. I did not expect it to be a 6-0 sweep. Very good job picking your Pokemon this week, My Little Ponyta. Congratulations, you're now 7-1 at the midway point. Power, don't feel bad. You're at 4-4. You're still entrenched in the playoffs right now. I don't know what the tiebreaker, what the point differential is without looking at the spreadsheet, but you are still going to be in there with the Ho-Oh, so you'll either be in 3rd or 4th. So better luck next week, but just a great job by the Ponyta this week. I'll be back in just a moment with our last matchup of the week. All right, I'm back with our final matchup of the day. Doom and Gloom against We Are the Maw Champion. Very important game here for the playoff race, especially with 2 teams that were 4-3 losing today. If We Are the Maw Champion wins, they will be 1 game out of the playoff race. And if Doom and Gloom wins, both these teams will still only be 2 games out of the playoff race. So big playoff implications on the line here. All right, let's see. Who did this team want me to lead with? Doom and Gloom wants me to lead with Snorlax, so we're going to lead with Snorlax. I am very interested as the league commissioner to see how this one goes, because, like I said, going to have a bit of an impact on the playoff race. We still, I mean, this is just the midway point. We got 7 more weeks to go. If any of these teams get within 1 or 2 games of each other, who knows what could happen. Marowak to start. Do we have any specific instructions for Marowak? The only thing I have for Marowak is to look out for Thunder Punch. Well, my options are either leave Snorlax in or assume it's using the ground move and switch to Charizard. But then if it went to Thunder Punch the next turn, I'd be back to square one. where I'd have to go into, like, Snorlax or something. So, I guess we'll just stay in. Let's use Curse. Alright, it's locked into Thrash. Actually, that might be a blessing in disguise, because now, since it's locked in, we could switch to Haunter. We could Giga Drain, but then again, it knows a ground move. Never mind. Let's Curse one more time. I would probably get greedy and do like 3 or 4 curses, but I know the person that's run this team doesn't. Oh, are you kidding me? A critical hit. Well, that wouldn't have mattered then if I cursed or not, because critical hits don't count your defense boost. So it would have done that much damage anyway. Headbutt. Come on, don't give me like a second critical hit in a row here. Alright, it did virtually nothing. That's kind of what I was hoping for last time. Alright, that's good. Another headbutt like that, and we should take it out. It's confused from the thrashing. Even better, so Snorlax will have some free health remaining. Alright, Marowak goes down. My pin is struggling to work. There we go. Snorlax with a knockout. Wobbuffet. Well, let's curse up. If we get our attack maxed out, we could take it out so it doesn't have a chance to use counter against us. Mirror Coat. You really think I'm going to fire punch you? Alright, we can go as high as 6 curses to max out our attack and physical defense. We're at 4 now.
What's this? Oh my, missed again. A hot battle is unfolding. It sacrificed speed to raise.
And we're getting to the point now where we might even be able to survive an attack from like Heracross. It's super effective because we're so bulked up at this point. Alright, one more curse. We'll have maximum attack, maximum physical defense, and we may even be able to just straight up one-shot Wobbuffet. Especially if it's just going for Mirror Coat, it won't be a threat. Alright, Headbutt. Almost one-shot it. Ah, it finally did use counter. Alright, well, good job, Snorlax. You still did a great job this battle. I'm actually a little surprised, but, I'm still a little surprised that Wobbuffet did survive that hit. That was massive damage. Alright, well, we'll put Haunter in and Shadow Ball it, and that should be it for the Wobbuffet. As far as the remaining stuff, I don't think Snorlax would have helped a whole lot. So I think it did its job pretty well. Alright, Shadow Ball. You're going to switch. Let me guess. It's going to be Ursaring, and we're not going to do any damage, right? Right?
Oh, it's Ursaring.
Alright, well, it'll probably try to use Dig. We are faster. So let's try to confuse it, and then we can switch out. We can't confuse it. This is the only Haunter I've ever known that doesn't have Confuse Ray. Alright. Well, shoot. You're gonna Dig, so I'm gonna need something that can survive Dig. Let's go Charizard, because he's flying type, so Dig won't hurt.
The Pokémon is returning to its Pokéball.
If it turns out it didn't use Dig, then I'll switch to something else next turn, but I'm fully expecting it to use Dig. Yep, okay.
It dug its way underground.
Now we're gonna be faster than the Ursaring, so I need to pick a move that we won't mind using up.
Pokémon fair.
Growl, there we go. If there was ever a time to use Growl competitively, where you're just trying to kill a turn, that's perfect.
The move didn't quite work.
That's alright. We didn't waste Fire Punch or Wing Attack.
No damage at all. Sparks are flying competitor.
75, 60. Let's go Fire Punch. I'll save Wing Attack for if we get a matchup with Heracross later.
Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Fire Punch onto a Fire type. Yeah, that's going to do a lot.
Not very effective. The heated action continues. There's the attack. Great hit.
Alright, our Fire Punch should take it out. It did use Rest.
Oh, a quick snooze.
Well, on the bright side, it's going to go for Snore.
Battle is unfolding.
Ooh, I might be able to work out some shenanigans here. Because we know it's going to be asleep for at least 2 turns.
This Pokemon is switching out.
Because that's where I got confused by the rest mechanics in a match earlier this season. It's going to be asleep for 2 turns. This will be 1. It'll try Snore and it won't work because it's a normal move. Then we can use Spite to get rid of how many Snore it has. And make it have a little more trouble dealing with all these other Pokemon. Like, you'll still be able to rest up and heal, but it won't be able to attack while it's resting. Yep, we got rid of 3 extra Snore right there.
It's still snoozing.
And we'll do it again this turn, because even if it uses Dig when it wakes up, it has to take 2 turns to dig, so...
What's next? It had its power point.
Wow, we got rid of 5 in 1 turn? I don't think I've ever seen it go higher than 3. So it's already lost 8 Snores. And it used 1, so that's 9. I think Snore only has like 10 uses. So like,
Hot battle continues.
if I'm right about that, we've like decimated it. Let me check that.
Here comes a Pokemon.
Like, it might not be able to Snore anymore. Already.
The Pokeball
Snore.
reveal
Up.
its Pokemon.
Snore Pokepower.
How's that? That had no effect. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Okay, it's got 15 instead of 10. Still, though, like, so it's already out 9 of the 15. It's crazy. Yeah, you're going to switch? I thought you might switch. Okay.
Pokeball.
It's got to be a Azumarill, then. That's the only thing that makes sense to throw out there and take a Fire Punch.
This Pokemon is back for another.
Why?
Oh, it's
Alright, free knockout.
damage. This is worth
Okay, maybe so you can switch the Azumarill in so it doesn't take any damage.
It has no strength left.
Still, that's funny. Poor Wobbuffet. Charizard with a knockout.
What will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's a Azumarill.
Alright, Azumarill is out now.
Of different Pokemon types.
For you, I would probably say Staryu. Let me see if this person has any notes on that real quick. Not really. Okay. I'm going to go Staryu then, so that water won't hurt us much, and then we have Thunder against it, whereas it doesn't have
The trainer
an electric move it can use against us. I mismarked down my little chart here. I put that Wigglytuff got beat instead of Wobbuffet. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Had them side by side and picked the wrong name that started with a W.
How will this newly
Alright, Thunder.
fare?
Oh, we have Recover too? Man, that's nuts. I forgot it had Recover.
Perfectly.
Alright, there's Thunder. Half health, so now our Thunder ought to be enough. And you used Rain Dance! Now Thunder's guaranteed to hit! Why? Why would you do that?
From both competitors.
Alright, freebie.
Here it comes.
Wow! I can't believe
To hang in
that it did that. Oh, it survived, but it's paralyzed, so... I can't believe it used Rain Dance when it's going against a Pokemon that knows Thunder. Oh, I know the Thunder's gonna hit no matter what, but I'm gonna go Psychic here. Save our Thunder for another turn. Alright, Azumarill goes down. I still can't believe that it helped the Staryu by using Rain Dance. Alright, so we got Wigglytuff, Heracross, and Ursaring left.
Oh, it's Wiggly.
Wigglytuff it is. I'm gonna use Thunder because as long as that rain's going, it's 100. It's got normal accuracy, like a Psychic would, and it gives us a chance to paralyze the opposing Pokemon. We didn't paralyze it, but like we wouldn't have done a whole lot more damage there with anything else we had. Of course, once again, I did not think that that would be enough damage to take us out. It did. Good job by Staryu, though. Still can't believe it. Set up Rain Dance. Hey, you know what? We have another Pokemon that can use Thunder. That's that's out here. Take advantage of this rainfall. I know we have a fighting type, but I'm going to save him mostly for Ursaring at this point. Because, I mean, again, we get free Thunders. Alright, one more Thunder, and that'll be a knockout. Critical hit. It would get a critical hit. Of course it would. Well, on the bright side, Wigglytuff is really hurt. Let's go... Yeah, Hitmonlee. Let's see, 90% accurate, 75, so we're going to go high jump kick. Oh, I had reversal. I should have gone with that. That would have been safer. Of course. Alright, it better not work. It's 55% accurate. I was going to say, I was going to be very upset if that got through us here. Reversal. Alright. Wigglytuff goes down.
So, what will be the next Pokemon?
Allergies acting up again. Alright, we got Heracross in there. Get Charizard back out there on the field. Mega Drain will be, Mega Horn will be 4 times ineffective, and Rock Smash is half effective. Yeah. Alright, Wing Attack. If they do switch, Wing Attack will still hit Ursaring just the same. They stayed in. This will be 4 times super effective. Heracross goes down. So it's just Ursaring left over now. Which means we can get Hitmonlee out there eventually if we play our cards right. The idea is if we can get it to snore, get it to rest, make it run out of snore so that the next time it rests, it can't do anything. Go out there, take a turn to power up with Meditate, and then just high jump kick. Or maybe not even Meditate, just maybe 2 straight high jump kicks. But the strategy here is get it to sleep again. But, I mean, if it doesn't sleep and we can just fire punch it to win, that works too. Alright, there's rest. Has to be asleep for 2 turns. So now we put Haunter in and get ready to spite Snore. So keep in mind, it's used Snore 9 times. Because of these 8 taken away by Spite. This will be number 10, yep. So it's got 5 more Snore. 5 more Snores. Spite. If we get one of those 4s or 5s, then it's out of Snores. 5. It doesn't have any more. All right. It doesn't have anything it could do now. So that was the first turn of sleep. So I should be able to switch Hitmonlee in. Is if it can't snore, it can't hurt us while it's sleeping.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. It woke up.
Okay, I miscounted there, but whatever. It's gonna dig.
It dug its way up.
Alright, we'll reset this a little bit. I'll put Charizard in so the dig can't hurt it. And then next time it heals up, we win with
Fair.
our fighting moves, I think.
The commands are made. Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. How's that? That caused no damage.
All right.
At all. What
Fire
impact
punch.
will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? What now? Hit! That was good.
It's gonna fire punch us as well.
That did little damage.
That was a critical hit.
The white-hot battle continues.
Fire punch.
What's that? Great hit.
There's that rest. Now we can put Hitmonlee in and possibly in this one.
From both competitors. The trainer switching Pokemon. This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. It's fast asleep and can't be moved. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow?
All right, high jump kick.
A powerful blow. It still won't wait.
Ah, I held on. All right, we'll go reversal here.
A final act in this match. Could this be it? Wham!
And Hitmonlee takes out Ursaring.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
And the winner of this one is Doom and Gloom. Final score was 3-0. So that makes this very interesting, this playoff race. Everyone is in it. Like, everybody is in it, including We Are the Mod Champion. Everybody's in the race. It'll be a very interesting last 7 weeks. The winner of this matchup, though, Doom and Gloom. Congratulations. 2-game winning streak. And with that, I'll be back in just a moment so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with the standings. So I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the updated standings. My Little Ponyta just all by itself in number 1, 7-1 at the midway point with a plus 19 point differential. Crazy. Number 2, my Tampa Bay Steelix sitting at 5-3, 2 games behind. So My Little Ponyta could slip up, and the Steelix still can't catch them. We can catch up some, but we can't catch them in a week. Behind the Tampa Bay Steelix, we have the Pokemon Power, who are 4-4, and they have the point differential tiebreaker at +1. 4th place, we have the Houston Ho-Oh at 4-4. They're at -6 in the point differential. We've had a change at the bottom here. Doom and Gloom now technically in 5th place at 2-6, as their point differential has changed to -9. And We Are the Mod Champion at 2-6 with a point differential of -13. As you can see here, a lot can change. We've got 7 weeks left. There's only 2 spots between last place and the bottom playoff spot. Only 2 games, I mean, not spots. Only 2 games between with 7 games to go. Only 3 games between last place and second place. So literally last place could be second place in a few weeks. Technically, first place is only 5 games ahead with 7 weeks to go, so it's mathematically possible that last place could catch first. But I would be shocked if My Little Ponyta isn't at least in the playoffs, if not like a 1 or 2 seed. So yeah, anything can happen here, so just keep it up, everybody. After this week, here's the stats. Slowking and Ampharos didn't participate. They're still at the top of the Tampa Bay Steelix list. Mischievous has 6. Magneton was the top scorer for me today. It's up to 5 now. Quillfish did not participate. Got Doom and Gloom. Staryu's still the front runner for that team with Haunter and Snorlax right behind it. Good day for Charizard. And Hitmonlee. Houston Ho-Oh. Bayleaf didn't do anything, but still sits way atop everything else on the Ho-Oh's list. Ho-Oh's is in ownership, not plural. Vaporeon sitting with 5. Entei and Abra both have 5. Abra catching up, doing a good job. Actually, if you look at it ratio-wise, Abra is really the second place knockout person on knockout Pokemon on that team now. My Little Ponyta, Jinx out in front with 9. Kadabra with an 8-1 ratio, which is very scary. And with Bayleaf continuing to struggle the last couple weeks, it's no longer the clear-cut front-runner for MVP. Jinx and Kadabra both making a case. Maybe even Nidoking, so possibly 3 MVP candidates from the same team. I usually get it down to three or four candidates and then pick one, but it might all be from that team, because looking at everything else we see, Staryu is pretty even. Slowking's probably the only one that could make a case for my team, or Ampharos, but again, I haven't used him very much. Slowking's only been in 4 battles. Kind of hard to justify that over Jinx being in 7 or Kadabra being in 6. So, yeah, that's where we stand right now on that. Psyduck still being the best cheerleader in the league. It's working though, so I can't judge. Pokemon Power, Tyranitar, Dragonite, Magnemite still all at the top. Rough week for the Power, our first sweep of the season in the league. I don't think it was necessarily that the Power picked a bad team. I think that My Little Pony just did a great job picking theirs. And then also when you're the computer, as we've seen, especially this year, you've got an uphill climb. So the real question will be if the Power can bounce back next week when I'm in control. We'll see. We are the MOD champion. Good showing today. I know it wasn't a loss, but your team looked pretty good. Once again, it's an uphill battle when the computer has your team. That's why I was saying that when you steal, it's like stealing one away when you when the computer has you. So good job all in all still. So this next week's matchups for week number 9, we have the Pokemon Power at home against the Tampa Bay Steelix. Steelix are 1 game ahead of the Power, so the Power could easily get their way back into second or third. They could get into second place, or at least tie second place in the win column with a victory. Houston Ho-Oh at home against Doom and Gloom. Can they end the Doom and Gloom win streak, or will Doom and Gloom continue to run full steam ahead? Houston Ho-Oh on a big losing streak, Doom and Gloom on a win streak. Will their fortunes change, or will they stay the course? And now My Little Ponyta, this is where we'll find out how dominant they are as the number 1 team. A lot of road games coming up. Of the last 7 games, 4 road games, 3 of which will be in a row. So this path right here will determine how dominant this team is that has 1 loss so far. So it'll be very intriguing to see how that turns out. We are the MOD champion. On the flip side, starts a 3-game home stretch, adding to their credibility and their chances to come back and make a late playoff push. So got some interesting games, some interesting matchups coming up. No moves were made this past week, so still only 4 moves. I remember at the beginning of the season, some people were complaining that I had the moves at 10. This is why it was only 10, despite a 15-week season. And I need to update this now. Instead of 16-5, I am now 19-5 against the computer this season. Very stark difference from last season. So yeah, I will continue to hopefully make some good content, and continue to do well against the computer. Well, if you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next week with another exciting week of matchups for the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. All right. Bye-bye.